Today, in this video, I'm going to speak about a problem that is very common with every one of us in once in a while in our English journey, especially in English, I would rather say. Because sometimes it happens in our mother tongue also that we are when communicating with our friends, family, or with someone else. So we are not getting what to speak, right? We are thinking like what to speak and how to ask, right? So what happens is that we generally in that time we don't focus the kind of question we are discussing. So here in this article that I have understood, what I'm going to share is there is a two kind of questions, that one is open-ended question and the second one is the close-ended question. Now what do I mean by open-ended question? Is something a kind of question that ends with either yes or no. And similarly, the open ended question is kind of question that leads you to elaborate on a particular topic or to explain in a detail with example or whatever, but it leads you to explain something, right? So in all ways, whenever you are trying to have a meaningful conversation to for a deep understanding or to gain knowledge, I would recommend you to go with an open-ended question rather than the closed-ended question. So let's understand the difference between what are the open-ended question, how it is look like, and what are the closed-ended question and how do they look like. So here in the question number 1, the question is this a good time to talk? Now you see in this question, when you ask this question to somebody else, what will be the possible answer? The possible answer will be in yes or no, might be, right? But if you ask the same question in an open ended way, and that is, what is a good time for us to talk, so what will happen? See, here is an explanation I have written, that this replaces a yes and no answer with a prompt for the other person to suggest a specific time. So now the person will speak something because of the type of question has changed, right? So that's the main difference between a close ended question that only gives an answer in yes or no, and the open ended question that at least leads a person to speak something, right? Let's say further for to get clarity. Okay, did you enjoy the movie? The possible answer is yes or no. That is why it is a close ended question. And what could be the open ended question for that? So open ended question is, how was your experience with watching the movie? Now you see, this goes beyond a yes or no response and invites the person to elaborate on their feelings about the movie, right? Now, question number 3, do you prefer coffee or tea? That is close ended question. Again, it only a person will ask answer in yes or no, right? But the open ended question could be, do you like tea or coffee, or is there another hot beverage that you prefer? Right? So this is how we can form open ended question that leads a person to elaborate on something, that leads a person to think and speak something rather than just saying yes or no. Let's get moved to the question number 4. Would you recommend this restaurant? Right? Obviously, yes or no. Again, CE means close ended question. The open ended question for alternative of question number 4 is this restaurant recommendable and why or why not? So, here is explanation. I mean, in the open ended question, you will get to know how to ask so that you can have more conversation and meaningful insights behind the question. Okay, question number 5, is today a weekday? Close ended. Open ended could be, what day of the week is today? technically open-ended question, but not the most thought-provoking question it is. And here is we have an alternative also. Let's see, what are you looking forward to this day of the week, or we can say particularly weekend, or any day you are talking about. So in the bracket you can say about that day. Okay, and this invites the person to share their plans or thoughts about that specific day, weekend, anything about that day. So question number 6 is this comfortable? Is this comfortable? Again, close-ended question, right? So open-ended question for this is, what makes this comfortable or uncomfortable? It could be anything, right? We are just talking in a general sense that is this comfortable? So for that, we have a close-ended question. And this delves deeper by prompting the person to analyze and share their specific reason for feeling comfortable or not, right? Do you like this color? Question number 7. Do you like this color? Again, it's a close-ended. So open-ended question could be, what color do you like the most and why? This is the way to form a question, and that is called an open-ended question, to get more detailed insight, to get deeper understanding of the topic. All you need is to ask an open-ended question. Okay. Question number 8. Was the weather nice today? Or sometimes we ask, how was the weather? How is the weather? Sometimes we also ask, how is the weather? Right? So in that particular situation, a person can elaborate a little bit about the weather. But here is an alternative of open-ended question, that is, how does the weather affect your present day? So this invites them to elaborate on how the weather impacts their mood, activities, and the plans. Question number 9. Did you sleep well last night? Close-ended question. Open-ended question for this is, how was your rest today night? Was there anything special? This opens the door to share details beyond just sleep quality and allows them to mention interesting experiences. So, the question number 10 is the last question of this practice. I hope you would all guys will enjoy this video and learn something new from this. Question number 10 is, do you have pets? See, this is a close-ended question, right? That ends up in either yes or no. But if we ask in a different format, do you think we should have a pets? That have another insight to look in the question, and there is also few other ways to ask the same question. Well, the original question can lead to a follow-up about pet ownership, if yes, and what kind of pets do you have, like that. And the new question is more open-ended and sparks a discussion about the pros and cons of pet ownership, right? A new question was that, new question that we have already read here. Okay, so thank you so much for watching till the time, and if you like this video, I'm going to share some of the few close-ended question that you can convert into open-ended question to learn the concept with clarity. Let's have a more practice to ask more open-ended question to get deeper understanding of in while conversation. Okay, so I'm going to share some of the question. So guys, just check out all those practice questions. Question number 1 is, are you available this weekend? Question number 2 is, do you like to hang out with me? Question number 3 is, are you serious about learning? So all you have to do is to answer, or you have to do is to convert all these 3 questions into an open-ended question that will give you a more meaningful insight, or that will give you more deeper understanding and a logic, right? So try, and happy learning. Thank you so much.